Now it is my pleasure to invite the valedictorian to speak for the class of 2022. The class valedictorian is Tenzin Tsundu, who embodies the Marist brothers' ideal of education, community, and service. Tenzin excelled academically while serving in multiple leadership roles, including student body president. Tenzin?
Okay, thank you, Dr. Wermuth, for your kind introduction. I don't know how I'll follow that, but are you sure we have to graduate? Okay, can we not stay any longer? Good morning, President Weinman, Board of Trustees, administrators, faculty, family, friends, staff, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2022. I am Tenzin Tsundu, an international student from Nepal, and it is an absolute honor and privilege to be able to speak on behalf of the graduating class about our shared experiences. But before I start, I want to draw attention to the people who have supported us along our journey and helped us reach this moment. I vividly remember my mother waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning every day to make breakfast so that I had something filling to eat before I went to school. I remember my sister, brother, and cousins who scraped as much money as they could so that I was able to attend college. I remember my faculty members and friends who helped push me ahead when I was falling behind. Thank you so much for everything to all the parents, family members, faculty, and friends who sacrificed so that we could succeed. We would not be here without you. And to my fellow classmates, we made it. We not only graduated in an unprecedented time through a global pandemic, civil distress, and the start of an unprovoked war, but we also managed to pass on our values, culture, and traditions, as we were the only class that had a sense of what Marist was like before the COVID restrictions took hold. These struggles we experienced have revealed the interconnectedness of the worlds we live in. The disease that manifested in a distant land halted our daily lives. The injustice that took place in a city in Minnesota initiated a global outcry against discrimination. And the tremors of war that are taking place across the ocean can be felt here. It has now become more important than ever that we connect across boundaries and learn to live and work with people of different backgrounds and identities. The challenge we face requires global effort, commitment, and collaboration. It cannot be overcome by just one community, people, or nation. Although the problems that lie ahead of us are significant, knowing you gives me hope. This ability to live and work in a global community, the ability to create a sense of community among people of different backgrounds is what differentiates us and makes us Marist students. Our values of service and community help us see beyond ourselves, and our diverse education and study abroad experience enables us to understand what it truly means to be a global citizen. There are two things that I love about Marist: our beautiful campus and our beautiful people. I will miss the greenery, the gray stone buildings, and watching our beautiful sunsets. But on days like this, I'm sure we would prefer admiring our campus from inside an air-conditioned room. But I believe the people who make Marist are more beautiful. Our faculty members, staff, and administrators genuinely care for us and are always there to help us. Our care for each other is manifested in our events and programs, our sports teams, our projects to improve our shared experiences, our volunteering activity, and our dedication to holding the door open for someone who is miles away. I've always wondered why these attributes of service, kindness, and compassion are necessary. When I was younger, my mother used to tell me, "Semchen tamche la dunge yore, dunge mewa sukhang yomare." Everyone in this world struggles, has hardships, goes through sadness. There is no one who does not. It is because of our shared experiences of struggles and suffering that we can empathize and build up the courage to take action against injustice and unnecessary suffering. Conversely, everyone in this world is seeking happiness, seeking contentment, satisfaction, fulfillment. However, the greatest trick of life is that people who pursue happiness for its sake never get it. Researchers found that people who value happiness for themselves don't tend to be happy. Rather, the highest correlation to happiness is community. This means that we are not meant to be alone and live in isolation. Even as we come into the world, we are weak and vulnerable. It is only because of the kindness and compassion of our parents that we survive, experience the ups and downs of life, and have the privilege of love. That is why we don't need more people who build rockets. We need more people who build bridges, who care, and who serve. And as Marist students, let's promise ourselves to continue our commitment to excellence, service, and community as we commence our new lives. We will not only excel in our work, but also take time to care about our colleagues. We will not only explore everything the world has to offer, but also serve in the communities we live in. We will not only solve organizational problems, but also build bridges between different organizations. And we will continue to hold the door for people passing by in our lives. As our very own Uncle Iroh from Avatar once said, sometimes the best way to solve your own problems is to help someone else. I hope we continue to help each other as we begin the next phase of our lives. Congratulations again, and thank you so much for your time on this precious day.